Did you ever come across with someone whom you don't share the same opinion? How did you make a stand? Well, argumentation is what we are going to talk about in a bit. Good day, everyone. My name is Teacher Aizie, and I'm here to help you in this learning journey. Are you ready to learn? Before we start, make sure that you have your pen, paper, and self-learning module ready. At the end of our discussion, you are expected to understand the concept of argumentation, identify the key elements and language features of argumentative text, and write argumentative essay. It is normal for anyone to take a stand or have an opinion on issues happening around him. These issues may vary from usual concerns to matters that may largely affect a country. Behind someone's opinion are reasons for whichever side he takes. There are times when a person is compelled to provide explanations to support his claims. In this lesson, you will learn how to put your opinion into writing as well as focus on understanding the concept of argumentation. Argumentation. While expressing opinions or claims about an issue seems to be an easy thing to do, writing effective argumentative texts such as an argumentative essay is actually not. It requires a clear understanding of what argumentative writing is, knowing structural patterns of argumentative texts, employing techniques in researching and supporting a claim, as well as using language features appropriate for argumentation. Argumentative writing is sometimes called persuasive writing because it seeks to convince readers to support a stand on a certain issue. It also requires the writer to examine a topic or issue which involves the collection, generation, and evaluation of exhibits and/or evidence. It further emphasizes the writer's agreement or disagreement on particular proposition. Proposition is very essential in an argumentative writing. It serves as the point of reference of the argumentative writer. It is where the writer decides whether to express his agreement or disagreement. In doing so, it is necessary that he gathers information and/or evidence that would support his stand. One of the most common forms of argumentative writing is an argumentative essay. An argumentative essay is an essay that presents a stand on a given proposition or issue. In this essay, the main argument presented is elaborated and explained through the presentation of its pros and cons. The main objective of an argumentative essay is to convince or persuade the reader into considering your stand or argument on an issue. Key structural elements of argumentative writing. The basic components of an argument include a claim, reasons behind this claim, and evidence to support this claim. The pattern of idea development in argumentative writing may vary from one writer to another. The structure of developing an argumentative essay largely depends on how a writer intends to present his main argument and how he wishes to develop the main idea presented by backing it up with supporting details or evidence. As an essay is usually made up of an introduction, a body, and a conclusion, argumentative essays may use patterns or structure that conforms to how a writer intends to present and further establish a point. The table below presents various patterns of how ideas or arguments in argumentative essay may be presented and developed. In pattern A, the thesis statement about the issue is presented in the topic sentence. It is followed by the first set of prose relative to the thesis statement. Then, the second set of prose is also presented to further support and strengthen the claim regarding the thesis statement. It is followed by the presentation of the cons and refutations. Lastly, a conclusion that summarizes the idea presented in the essay and highlights the benefit of the thesis statement is presented to the readers. Pattern B, meanwhile, is almost similar to the first one. The only difference is that it presents the cons and refutations first before building up the thesis statement using the prose. Finally, Pattern C presents the simplest flow of arguments starting with the presentation of the thesis statement. Then, the three sets of cons of the issue together with their corresponding refutations are provided. Not a single pro is given in this pattern. This means that the conclusion needs to focus on justifying the refutations to fully support the claim. Language features of an argumentative text. Like in other forms of writing, the use of language, particularly the choice of words to be used, is an essential consideration in writing an argumentation. Since this writing focuses on providing the worth of an argument or idea, there is a need to choose words that will contribute to the main purpose of writing. For example, the use of grammatical structures like modals and adverbs, among others, may greatly contribute to achieving a compelling argumentative essay. The table presents several language features of argumentative text. Modals. The use of modal verbs like should and must to express suggestion and obligation, respectively, contributes to the achievement of sentences that provide support to the main argument. For example, the public should consider wearing face shields as an additional protection against COVID-19 infection. Every Filipino must conserve water, energy, and other natural resources. The use of adverbs like the ones listed below also contributes to the attainment of the author's purpose for writing. These linguistic particles help indicate the mood or attitude of the writer with respect to the ideas being presented. For example, usually, probably, necessarily, actually, apparently, certainly, definitely, essentially, in fact, possibly, inarguably. Evaluative language. The use of evaluative language, usually in the form of adjectives, reflects the writer's attitudes towards a certain idea. These words express feelings, opinions, or judgments on what they are describing. Evaluative words, including the ones listed below, can have positive or negative effects on the idea. For example, appalling, awful, disgusting, dreadful, horrendous, incredible, revolting, ridiculous, shocking, terrible, wonderful. Transitions. The use of appropriate transitional devices plays a great part in maintaining the smooth flow of ideas in an argumentative text. Depending on the need to bridge one idea to the others, these words, also known as connectives, help achieve coherence in writing. Through these words, the danger of the essay sounding like a group of disjointed opinions can be avoided. For example, because, therefore, on the other hand, as a result, in summary, consequently, similarly, in contrast, meanwhile, furthermore. There you have it, Quarter 2, Module 2. I hope you find this video helpful. If you like it, please hit the like button. And if you want to be updated with my new uploads, please hit the subscribe button and tap the notification bell. Bye everyone! Thanks for watching!